Hello, guys. Again, I want to appreciate everyone that have been maybe you stumble on my page, or you are a friend on the page on Facebook, on YouTube. You went there on YouTube, whatever time you went there. I want to clarify something. I'm not doing this because I want to just want you to know that somebody is doing a video. I'm not doing this because I'm looking for people to make money from. I'm not doing this because I am interested in number of followers. I don't care if you follow me or you do not follow me. I don't care if you are on my page or you are not on my page. What I care for is what goes on in your head and how you think. So if you come to my page and you just think that okay, all this guy is saying is nonsense, please just get off the page. That's it. But if you think that what I'm saying makes sense to you, you can think. Or you have a question me. So this, and I can actually call your number and give you a call. We talk about it. I've had a couple of friends that, in the last 3 years, you know, on Facebook, I will make some posts. They will comment it and I will have, constructive argument with them. And eventually, they always see my point, where I'm viewing things from. You might think that things are okay in Nigeria, but I'm telling you, we are all Nigerians, especially and every Nigerian living in hell. If you don't understand what it means, you are living in a hell. Let me explain what I meant by that. You see, in 2000, many of my classmates, people in college those days, we got to college, but going to Federal Polytechnic at Doikiti, you realize that many people were given admission that was no accommodation for it. The federal government might have budgeted certain amount of money. Maybe that was disbursed or never disbursed. We don't know. But um, we have gotten the admission. What I'm going to say today, I think I've said a couple of times on this on social media. But I never came back home and tell my family that this is what happened at school, or this is what I experienced. This is the situation. This is the issue. Because what I know is that I have to do my best to pass, do my best to be the best I could be for myself. And I can categorically say that within my family, I've never asked anybody for any extra money. I don't ask you for any pocket money. Once you give me my tuition, and I have little amount of money that my mom, I only ask my mom for money. Oh, some will say, oh, my brother is. I don't care whatever my brother is. If he gives me money, good. And the only time I'm going to ask you for money is when it's very critical, or maybe I'm sick, something is happening. So on that note, this is the kind of person I've been. So I live because I believe one day it's going to be better, and I will be able to be a better person to the rest of the world. Now, there are certain things that I've made up my mind with when I was in high school, when I was in high school days, college days. I don't care who you are, wherever you are coming from. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you my mind. I'm going to tell you the way things are, and I'm going to reject if you going the wrong route. I'm going to tell you, oh no, I don't take this. That is who I am. I will tell you, I don't take this. And if you see anything behind me that I don't like, I'm going to come to you. Okay, guys, what happened? Oh, I don't like it. Please don't say that again, because that is not who I am. So that is the kind of person I am. So if you think that you can stumble on my page, or because we are from the same place and you can say anything, or you think, or whatever I'm saying to you is nonsense, but please keep off my page. I'm telling you that if you are coming to my page on Facebook and you are saying nonsense, whatever I'm saying is nonsense, please keep off my page and let people that have faculty to think start thinking, start reasoning, start understanding that, oh, this is not about politics. I've never played politics in my life. I will tell you things real the way it is. So, and when I'm talking politics, I will talk it from the angle of an angle where you can see my views based on what issues are, not because because it's. I don't care who you are running for. If you are running for PDP or APC, I only care of what you want to deliver to the people. So people are more important to me. My people, my land, my race, understand, are more important to me than saying I'm playing politics, the life of people on the street. I don't do that. So because I would never do that. So in federal police advocacy, there was no accommodation, you know. But there are two guys, wonderful guys from Oge in Kagbakoko. They have no other way around. They have to do their own accommodation in a toilet, an old toilet. You will see the pipe. They block the pipe. Somebody will sleep on the bunk. Somebody will sleep on the floor. Most often, I always sleep on the floor. On the floor in the toilet. That is in the same Nigeria. And today, I could get money from somebody, maybe one of my brothers. Oh, I need the accommodation. He's going to give it to me. Yes, but me, I don't live life like that. You can ask people that were with me in federal police advocate. I'm just a simple guy going on the street, do whatever I want to do. And unfortunately, at that moment, I was very sick. So I've had a view about Nigeria since that 1999-2000, understanding that there is a problem. Why, when an average youth on the street that are now the current leaders that we see, the current leader that we are complaining about, that is when I've identified them as they're gonna be a big problem in Nigeria. Many of us were in ND, were in the 1 and the 2, they were in HND, many of them were in BSc, they finished, they are in NYSC. Many of them were already working, first year in their job, second year in their job. Today, they are in their 50s. They are in their 60s. They are the one, parading themselves around as a politician, destroying Nigeria. And then, all of them, when you hear them talking, they will be telling them, they're going to steal, they're going to do this, they're going to do that. And then I told them that if you are going to steal money, because you always complain that Babangida stole money, Abacha stole money, so because of that, you're going to steal. And then I told them that you can't. If you do that, what future will you have? What future will your own children have? What future with a common man on the street? What future will they have? And I made up my mind that I will never join these bad guys to destroy the land my father was born, the land my race has been for thousands of years. That is the position I've put myself since 1999 and 2000. So going through that year to date, I have learned, I have traveled from western Nigeria to the southern Nigeria to the northern Nigeria. I have seen things that are horrible, that are sad, that are pathetic. And it takes a sensible person to see that we are in a big danger. Because as those things are, nobody is doing anything. Nobody is instituting something to ensure that anybody have a better future. Excuse me. Nobody, not the president, not the governor of the state, not the commissioners, not the federal ministers. Nobody is doing anything to make sure that this youth that is getting out of colleges every year, that is going to have a better future tomorrow. Nothing is in place. And yet somebody will come to my page and be telling me that whatever I'm saying about Nigeria is nonsense. And somebody will be saying that the fight that is happening today, do you think those youth are happy to do that? Do you think the people that they call Yahoo are happy to do Yahoo? Let me tell you what, I was in I was master program in the United States. My first day in that class, the lecturer, a white dude, and few other students, all of them are American. All what they were talking about Nigeria. That was the discussion. And all they were talking about was the fraud, Yahoo and stuff. And I told them, I said, you guys will not understand that most of these guys that are doing fraud, they are graduates, computer science degree, engineering degree. They are very intelligent, very smart, but there's no job in that society. So, and it pains me a lot when somebody is all what they could see is the bad side of a nation. But even though they could pretend that they don't understand. In fact, they don't even understand what their own country is contributing to making sure that nation never rise, that opportunity never, that nation never have opportunity for their own youth. So if you sit down there in Nigeria and I'm talking and you are thinking that whatever I'm saying doesn't make sense to you, you better go, either you go and wash your brain and start thinking. Where you come from, go back to your own village, where you come from. Think, when you were born, what was in that village? Now, if you are 30 years of age, what has changed in that village? If your age is 40, what has changed in your village? If your age is 50, what has changed in your village? I know someone that is already 86. He left Nigeria as far back as 1958. He came to the United States as far back as 1962. And he came back to Okiagbe, my hometown, in the last year or so. He said nothing's changed since he left in early 40s. To date, nothing's changed. He left in maybe 1946, 1947. He left my hometown. And he came back, within the last 10 years. Nothing has changed. The only good thing that ever happened in that community was at your grammar school. And the entire thing that could make anybody proud of that school is already gone. And yet, all of you will come to my page and tell me, or thinking that, oh, this guy is, what is he saying? You lost your senses. You better go and start thinking. We need a revolution that everybody that's going to be our leader must be vetted. They must be people that are the first priority is your people and your land. We cannot continue to Anjopa Longo. You think you have a future? Let me tell you, today you have a bag, maybe you have a salon, you have a barbering shop, you have a beer parlor, you have whatever you have. Do you know how much it takes you to run that generator? Or because you now have money to run the generator, you think, okay, all is well. Or because the politician is coming there, the politicians are coming there, they are bringing their girlfriend, they are spending money for you in your business. You are making a lot of money. You can build a house, then you can send your children to school. Okay? You think that is how it's supposed to be? When the power you are spending almost 20% of your profit in buying gas to power a generator. You buy a car. Oh, yes, you bought a car. Maybe the car is even almost brand new. 10 years old. That car was bought from United States. In the United States, everywhere, the road is good. That car will drive smoothly for the next 30 years. Nothing will happen. Just to change tire, change oil, some, wire in the engine, fuse. But right there in Nigeria, immediately you apply the car, first from Ado to Akure, the tire first is that checking. Is that I need to go to mechanic? We never start thinking. Or because you have that money to buy that car and buy that, to change that tire, you think all is well. Start thinking. Oh, because now I'm making a lot of money. That money I'm making, I'm working with Chevron, I'm working in Mobil, I'm working in Tesco, whatever you are working. A little thing that you are sick, you fly. Just, I'm going to America or I'm going to UK. But you've forgotten one thing. The idea you might be just doing that driving within that country that is bad. You had a little accident, boom. That you can't be flew out of Nigeria right away. Because somebody has not done what's supposed to be done. No hospital. And the road is about to kill you. I'm going to remind you guys something. Rufus Giwa died in Okiagbe. Where? In a pothole. A bad road. All of us were crying. We were shouting. We were fighting. But we never questioned the part. What happened? Either physical or spiritual. But the physical, it is there. That was a pothole. The same way, some of the best people that would have contributed the best to the community died. Because they have one simple sickness. No, there's no hospital to treat them. Now, because of that they died. And all of us, we think it was a witch. Because he lost senses. It was one witch. We better start thinking. People are graduating in thousands. No single industry that is no single industry that is hiring. That say, we have vacancy, we are hiring. No single industry. And yet the country is making billions of dollars. And some few that we can count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can count them from each community. We can count them from each state are getting all the money. In fact, a governor is getting almost more than 500 million naira every month on security vote. And yet that money is not spent for the people. That money is not used to build road. That money is not used to build hospital. That money is not used to build schools. That money is not even used to repair a common toilet. Our women are going to the hospital, they couldn't even get bath because there's no basic needs in those hospitals. And you take whatever I'm saying is nonsense. You think all is well with you. All is not well with you. You lost a nerve in your brain. That I don't think you know what is going on in Nigeria. You don't know how people are so poor. How the society. I don't understand. Imagine a nation where something was the budget $50 billion, and it's not traceable, and nobody is fighting. So you think that is okay? No, it's not. It's not okay. If that's okay with you, then your brain has to be checked. But to me, no, it's not. Why a group of people will be earning money more than the entirety of a nation? You think that is okay? No, that is not okay. That is criminal. Daylight robbery without gun, pen robbers. Do they have two heads? Were they born by, I don't know, whatever way they were born? Or so their mother vomited from their mouth, not from the same part that me and you were born? No. When we are talking about a nation, our people, our land, we come first, not some few greedy idiots. Many of you are sending your children to school. Studying biochemistry, studying medicine, studying physics. Now they are graduating. Where is the job? You'll be begging one corrupt person around to come and help my daughter, please. Help my son. Oh, yes, they are uncles. Yes, they are their aunts. Yes, they are this. Yes, they know this politician and they can do this. We do need to do that? We don't need to do that. If you have done the right thing. So start waking up. If you bury yourself in one church and they have sunk you into stupidity, you better get your head out of it and start thinking straight. Your wife is pregnant. You are taking your wife to the hospital. You don't even have assurance that the wife is going to deliver civilly. You think that is normal? You are happy with it? You go to yes, I'm using M10. I'm using iPhone now, iPhone 10 or iPhone, whatever you are using. Then you go to MTN, you buy card. Data don't finish. You are going to go buy data. You think that is normal? That is not normal. They are raping you. Rape. They are raping you. Out of this little change you are making, they are still raping you. And yet you think, that's okay. Because you buy it. How many people can buy gas in their generator? You better start thinking. What future you yourself do not have a future? You are still struggling. What future do you think your own children will have when there's no system in place that can take care of you yourself? No school. A budget that is supposed to be made for the school, some few idiots in the education ministry will steal it. They call themselves permanent secretary. They will steal the money. All of you now, because it belongs to one family. It's part of my family. I will not talk. You are fools. It's because of my family. It's giving you 1,000 every month. Because of that, you can go and buy panda fish and gari. That's okay. That is not okay. You are fools. The money, imagine a permanent secretary that is paying allowance to his own children. 30,000 naira allowance every month into his own children. What is the salary of the permanent secretary herself or himself? It's all as well. Imagine a commissioner of police that will be building, that will be buying houses in America here. I know somebody in Atlanta buying houses of, thousands of dollars with your money. All of you will be parading yourself. Oh, Augusta, you are foolish. You better start waking up, start thinking, start understanding that the power belongs to you, not to them. And if they have been raping you, they have used maybe voodoo or juju to put your head in one bowl, and they are pouring water that makes you cold every time. You better release yourself and say, no, you are free from this bondage. It's time for you to fight for freedom. Freedom is never gotten by saying, okay, I'm fighting. Oh, don't worry, you slap me, I told my other chick, you slap it. No. It's paid with sacrifices. I'm not saying this because it's happening now. I've told my family as far as 2005 in Kaduna. I told them, as this country that you see, can't you see we are in danger? 2005. I told them, we are in danger. We look at the population. Look at where people are going. Look at the people without job. And it has been happening since 1984, 85. Because it just started? No, it's not just started. Those generations were slumbering. They were sleeping. Oh, it's going to get better tomorrow. Oh, by next month. That was how they got here. And it has been happening. Nobody is complaining. Nobody is fighting. No demonstration. Only few demonstrations. Ganifa and me and Fabien Parano. We're the only few. Bekura some kuti. Abraham Adesanya. That's what is it called? I've forgotten his name. Yeah, Abraham Adesanya. The only few that will make their voice count then. Frederick Fashion. But when those guys become old, they become old. Everybody will become old one day. But history have it written that they did their best to fight for democracy of Nigeria. But today, the same time when they were fighting, many were so reluctant. Especially the people, because let me tell you one thing. In that particular time, people have job. When they still graduate, they still have maybe 30% chance, 40% for them to get a job. People that go to NC, they have assurance they're going to get a teaching job. They still have some, But today, it's not there. So an average youth is graduating maybe thousands every other month. And there's no single job outside there. So, and I've told you, as long as you have to survive, you will do anything to survive. Yorùbá sọ pé olè ní nǹkan tó bá wọlé kó ṣe láti survive kó má ṣàjálè. But let me tell you one thing, wá di pé o fẹ́ kú wàá jálè. When it's left for you to, they fẹ́ kó kú, so you will do anything to survive. Because survivor of any living thing, survivor of a living thing is the first priority. So if you think you are still running after a governor today, the governor is giving you 1,000, I'm sorry for you. I'm so sorry. He's giving you 2,000 naira, 5,000, 10,000. Oh, all of you are dancing. You dance 15,000 to vote. That's okay. 10,000 you vote. That's okay. It's not okay. You're just eating the future of your children. They just swallow you and swallow your own children, and you just dance. You dance on their glory. You dance away their glory, and all of you just went to their houses. Instead of you to take stone and stone that idiot, you stone the idiot. Say, no, I'm not selling the future of my children. You need to do the right thing for my people. You need to do the right thing for my children and unborn. That is what we need to build a nation. The most powerful president in the world is Donald Trump, either you like it or not. But people will challenge him. People will torture him to his face. How much more a lunatic that we have that don't even know left from right? How much more people that we even see on the street that were from the same community, that we know where they are. We know where their wives and children lives. They will hold your hand, your life, and the life of your children ransom. Out of you will be dancing, be parading yourself because you have one business that is still feeding you. You think that is how life is supposed to be? No, it's not. Everybody must have equal opportunity to anything that they want. Good health, good job. It's a right. But when you don't have the right people there, you fight to have the right people. You demand to have the right people. You do everything possible to have the right people and to put them there. So if you are still thinking that Nigeria is well with you because you are making little money, start rewiring your brain and start thinking straight. What is happening now is just the beginning. Because everybody is going to pay in Nigeria. Our population, I've said this 1,001 times, that you don't know. These guys have no job. It's like hoping in hopelessness. So they are already dead living. So what they are doing now is the only hope they have. It's the only thing the only job they are creating for themselves. So you think if you carry ammo tank from now to tomorrow, they are ready to die because they are already dead. So they need their name written that they have suffered, that they stood for something in their life. So that's the way I want you to think. If you are a politician, you are still thinking, oh, I'm a cajole, we're going to cajole them. You want to kill yourself and your children. You better start thinking straight. They have no job, they have nothing to lose, but you will lose everything you have. They will do anything to you. And if you are still thinking, oh, you belong to one party, you are still romancing yourself. You are still sitting on the fence. When you sit on the fence, it's more dangerous. But that stand position, make everybody know, oh, this is where I am. Oh. But when you sit on the fence, they will catch you from here, they will catch you from here. You will be on fire. I always say somebody, I love one of my uncle that I love him very well. I love him. Not that everything that he's doing that is right with me, but I love him because he's a strategist. He's very smart. When all this started, he started pushing constitution because he knows that he needs to support one side, but he's going to support that side diplomatically. And that is what he has been doing. That is strategy. People of our nation, these leaders you see, these people that you all of you are celebrating, they are evil, they are bad, when you see them, you're supposed to take stone and stone them. No, because they don't want you to be anything. They want to be slave. You don't get it? You think the Western world is going to intervene in Nigeria? They will never intervene because even the Western world, they are benefiting our anarchy. So we have to do anything to make sure that we the people get the power back and be able to vote the right people that will fight for us. We need to fight for ourselves first. We are in shame. British put us in shame. All what the Britain and their people, European, did and across Africa, in Nigeria particularly, they put our people in shame. In shame. And we have to break the chain. We have to break ourselves loose. And we are breaking ourselves loose. It will cost anything for us. It will cost people's life. It will cost anything because we have to be free. We have never been free. You tell, oh, they gave us independence. We were never given independence. We were never given freedom. What so-called independence? It was like they put you in a chain and now put a beautiful cloth around it. But that chain is very long so that you can brag. No, people didn't see the chain because you are wearing a very big cloth. Very nice clothes covering it. So by the cloth is getting older. That cloth was getting older. As it's getting older, it was, there was a little weakness before it broke. Now the cloth just broke. Bam. The entire cloth has ripped off. So people can now see that, oh, we are actually in shame. That is what's going on in Nigeria. And it's going to happen in every country in Africa. Go and write it down. I'm telling you, what you are seeing by say polling by car, the entire Africa will be on fire because people must say Dubai, Burima Sadaika. People will never take it to be going back to slavery anymore. The chain we have been put to since late 1950s till after 1960s till now, Africa is going to break loose and the world will now say, yes, these guys are ready. We are now ready to negotiate with them. We are ready to build a better country. We are now ready to build a better world. They are now ready to build a better continent. They are now ready to do whatever they want to do. But now, then we're still romancing ourselves. We don't know that we have chains on our hands. But now we know, our youth know. That is what I'm so happy. I'm so excited because I have been talking about this for almost 11 years. That we are in chains. We start thinking, but we have woken up. Nobody will stop us. Nobody will stop this generation because we are going to be free. I don't care where you're coming from. I'm telling you, we shall be free. And the land of my father, the land of my great-grandfather shall be free. We shall never go into bondage anymore. By the God Almighty and by the people that own our land, we shall be free. Thank you.